Dear Andre 3000, have you ever seen Say Anything? You know that 1989 melodramatic love story where John Cusack plays Lloyd Dobler, a nice guy in love with the beautiful Diane Court, played by Ione Skye. Lloyd stands in front of Diane's house with a boombox over his head, playing Peter Gabriel's In Your Eyes as a sign of his devotion to her. I don't want this to be all awkward, but right now, I'm Lloyd Dobler, and I'm symbolically standing outside of your house. And this video is my boombox. And what I'm trying to say is, I miss you.
I'm also just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
I'm just a guy standing in front of a rapper, asking him to rap.
I am Andre 3000 Benjamin.
But he won't. And it's breaking my heart.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it.
I love Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Greatest rapper of all time?
Greatest rapper of all time.
For me personally, I can get the 3K, man.
I just want him to come back. Sometimes fans love their favorite artist the way we love a paramour. Our hearts race when we see them. We travel long distances for FaceTime. There was a time when I listened to Andre more than any of my friends and thought more deeply about the things that he was saying than any of the crap they said. He helped me grow as an artist. I mean, you couldn't tell me we weren't in a deep friendship. And that's how it felt. And look, parasocial relationships, one-way relationships like the relationships we have with celebrities who don't know that we're watching, those can be just as tangible and just as powerful as reciprocal relationships, IRL relationships. I know because I felt very close to Andre, and I felt like he was the perfect MC. Melodic voice, effortless flow, deep lyrics, vulnerability, intelligence, humor, soulfulness. This is unquestionably one of the greatest MCs of all time, but that's not the entire point. This isn't just about rhymes. Andre seems to have a deep sense of freedom deep down in his spirit, like he is free in the bottom of his soul. And I think we can hear that freedom in his voice and in his music. And that makes you kind of need that music, and it creates a deep sense of dependency and a deep sense of love for the artist. And that may be where he and I have gotten into trouble. But let me not get ahead of myself. Andre 3000 is from the Little Richard, P-Funk, Bootsy Collins, Sly Stone, Prince side of town.
His son Mary coming and he dug back in the alley.
Where things are funky as hell and soulful and also gender bendy, but still masculine. My God, from the first rhyme I ever heard on Players Ball, I was like, you had me at hello.
You had me at hello.
There's a visuality in the way he flows. There's swagger in his voice. His voice contains multitudes. And this man is cool as hell. He doesn't wear cool things. Things become cool because he wears them.
2001, looking like an orange rockstar superhero. The orange Zootopia pants with the orange dunks. Snow goggles and glasses combo. The Hey Y'all music video. The big pants. The bow tie. The all-American popcorn vendor swag. 2014, one of his most iconic and impactful fashion moments. And recently, the Andre Supreme collab.
He does not do cool things. Things become cool because he's done them. Cool asks him what he's into. He's the most interesting man in the world.
He is the life of parties he has never attended. Sharks have a week dedicated to him.
His personality is so magnetic, he is unable to carry credit cards. Even his enemies list him as their emergency contact number.
He wouldn't be afraid to show his feminine side, if he had one. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Real talk, we went out to dinner right before The Love Below came out. I was writing about Outkast for Rolling Stone. I went to Atlanta and hung out with Big Boy for a night. And then in Manhattan, I went out to dinner with Andre 3000. He took me to this little vegetarian restaurant in Greenwich Village, and I didn't want to be awkward, so I didn't say I'm the opposite of a vegetarian and I have no idea what to eat there. And I said nothing and just kept the awkwardness inside of me. So when the menu came, I just pointed at something, and when the food came, I just pushed it around on my plate and pretended to eat. I left hungry. But then we got back to his hotel, and he played me The Love Below. We sat there in his room listening to this album from start to finish. He didn't say anything. He's just playing the record. And there's tons and tons of cases of clothes all around us, and many of them were open. And I remember it like explosions of color and fabric popping out from these cases that are open, like here and there. And we're just sitting there listening to the record like homeboys, like so many times I have done, except this time the guy I'm listening to the record with made the record. That was his artistic zenith, The Love Below. But after The Love Below, he ghosted me. He ghosted hip-hop. I mean, yeah, since then there's been drips and drabs of new music here and there, but let's be real. Andre 3000 ghosted hip-hop. But you know, we talked about it, and he said, "It's not you, it's me." In 2024, he came on my podcast, Torre Show, and said he's constantly working on new hip-hop.
Yeah, it's really, like, honestly, I always record. So even vocally, I try things all the time. But I don't like it. It's like, it doesn't feel honest to me. It feels like I'm trying a lot of times. I've been in studios with a lot of, even the newest producers, like the youngest guys. Like, I've tried things, but it doesn't feel authentic to me.
Andre doesn't feel like his rhymes are authentic?
Let me say something and see how you respond to this. You're one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I don't feel that way.
He doesn't feel that way. Okay, can you just make some more hip-hop anyway? Just do it for the plot.
If I could plan it, I would have put out 3 fucking rap albums right now. If it was up to me.
Who is it up to?
If I planned it, we would have had like 4 or 5 more Outkast albums.
So you're like, it's not up to me. There's a universe that you're following.
And I'm riding with that because that's my only gauge. My only gauge is feeling. That's all. I personally haven't felt it. Big Boy is a trooper, man. He's gung ho, ready to do anything. You know what I mean? And as a friend, you know, more than a music partner or anything, as a friend, like, I wish that, you know, we could have done more, you know, and not just for him, for everybody around us too.
So wait, Big Boy got ghosted too?
Was there a moment, was there a day when you guys talked and because it seems like you were the one who was like, I don't feel this in my spirit. I need to go do something else. I feel like Big Boy was like, let's go again. And you were like, that's not who I am anymore. Is there a day when you had a conversation?
It was never a conversation. It was never a talk. It was never like, just like the air, like, once again, like, the air didn't change one day that we could breathe.
Yeah.
Over time, you know what I mean? And over time, things started to happen, you know? So there wasn't a day. It just started to happen.
I think he feels like he has nothing new to say. I think he feels like he's not as good as he used to be. And I think his social anxiety is making it hard for him to want to rhyme. So I thought we were having a great relationship, but only one of us was happy. Artists tell me the relationship between them and the fans does not feel like a romantic relationship. It does to the fans, but not to the artists. Some people are on stage because they need the adulation. They want to hear the crowd cheer for them. Some people are on stage because they want to show off their immense talent. I learned that watching the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston reality show. I'll never forget the episode where they were on vacation in some island and you see Bobby surrounded by fans talking to them and Whitney off in the corner wearing a scarf like hiding. And Bobby said basically, some people get into the business to get love from the fans and some people to show off their immense talent.
See, me, I got into the business for people. But not my wife, man. She got into it to sing. So, you want a picture with me? Cool. You want a picture with her? I doubt it.
Bye.
But I think there's at least one more group. People like Andre are on stage because they love music. Their romantic relationship is with music. We just get to hear it. Andre told me he's all about making people feel something, the way his musical heroes used to make him feel something. But I think over time, Andre's love of music stopped coming out of him through rhymes and started coming out of him through the flute. And yeah, sure, there's something beautiful about that. I mean, you can see how deep and pure his relationship with music is from how devoted he is to the flute. I mean, I can't front. It's going really well between the two of them. Critics loved the new Blue Sun. It sold a bunch of records. The tour sold out. The Grammy nomination rolled in. It's going really well between the two of them. It's like watching your ex and you were hoping that her and her new man would break up and you could get back in there, but no. They're moving in together. They're pregnant. Things are going really well between them. They're never breaking up. The same. Andre is never coming back to hip hop. And if it was just about rhymes, that would be one thing. But this man gave us the sound of spiritual freedom. I need that in my mind's ear. But hip hop seems like a distant memory for him now that he's off on his journey as a flautist and exploring the new musical possibilities there. He's moving forward and living his best life while I'm asking him to go back to the musician he used to be. Not because he went pop, but because he went to another genre in search of a more deep and authentic relationship with music. But I want him to go back to who he used to be. You know what that makes me? A toxic fan. A toxic fan wants the artist to be other than what the artist wants to be. They probably want them to go back to who they used to be when the artist is trying to move forward into something new. If I'm grouching about how you should go back to who you used to be, toxic fan. I'm not into letting you grow into who you want to be. Andre has grown into doing hip hop barely ever. I don't want that. A true fan would accept whatever artistic expression he's got for us. But I'm not a true fan. I am a conditional fan. I want some hip hop. This is a phone book type artist for me. Like he could read the phone book and it would be dope. I mean, I miss even the sound of him talking on the record. Remember him talking on Spotty Odie Dopalicious? That was one of the great moments of his career for me. And he's just talking. And the crowd goes wild, as if Holyfield has just won the fight. But in actuality, it's only about 3 a.m. and 3 niggas just got hauled off in the ambulance. Sliced up. 2 niggas done start bussin'. Wham, wham. 1 nigga done took off his shirt talking about, now who else wanna fuck with Hollywood Co? I love that. I'll just take Dre reading the phone book. But I don't think I could add even a phone book reading now. I'm not hating, I'm selfish. I want something he no longer wants to give. I get it. I'm the problem. His new venture is working out very well for him and his fans, and that is great for them. I'm the one who's not fair. I'm wrong. I get it. He's evolved, and I want Andre 2000. He is futuristic, and I want him to go back to the... We're not doing that. No. Andre was just following where the wind blew him. The first song on New Blue Sun is called I Swear I Really Wanted to Make a Rap Album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time. This flute career wasn't planned. This isn't in the marketing. This is, I fell in love with the flute, I walked the entire earth playing it, and then I met some musicians in Erewhon, and we formed a group. See, the musicians he met in Erewhon gave him the space to be who he really wants to be. I'm not like them. I'm not willing to give him that space. I'm a toxic fan. Andre clearly doesn't care what us toxic fans have to say, and that's great. He shouldn't care. He should just go live his best life. I'll be fine. I found a toxic fan support group, and that's been really helpful. I feel somehow like I'm the villain here, like Andre has charted a new course and self-actualized himself into a whole new career as a flautist, and I'm the one who's hating and going, no, I want you to come back here to hip-hop. I don't want to be the villain here, but I need Andre 3000 to come back because I love him. I love you, okay? Okay? I love you, man.
I love you, man. I love you too, bud. I love you, dude. I love you, bro Montana. I love you, Holmes. I love you, Broseph Goebbels. I love you, Machacha. I love you, Tico Brohe.
Okay. Hey.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you're Andre 3000, please make another hip-hop album, and if you're not, please like, subscribe, and comment on who you want me to talk about next.